One of the most overlooked facts in discussions about Jewish messianism is this. Some of the most influential messianic timelines were not written in Hebrew at all. Large sections of the Book of Daniel, specifically chapters 2 through 7, are written in Aramaic, the imperial language of Babylon and Persia. That alone should give us pause. Daniel is a Jewish text, but it speaks in the language of empire. And yet, this is the book many first-century Jewish movements used to interpret their own moment in history. Why? Because Daniel doesn't just tell stories. It maps time. It lays out a sequence of empires, kingdoms rising and falling, moving toward a final turning point when oppressive rule ends and divine justice arrives. By the 1st century, many Jews identified the final kingdom in Daniel's visions with Rome. Once Rome was in view, the conclusion felt unavoidable. The clock was running out. And here's the irony. Jewish messianic hope was being fueled by a Babylonian language prophecy about the downfall of empires, including Babylon itself. This wasn't corruption. It was survival. Diaspora Jews lived multilingual lives. Scripture moved between Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek because history forced it to. The question wasn't, is this pure? But does this explain where we are? Now comes the turning point. When the temple was destroyed, the expectations shaped by these apocalyptic readings were not fulfilled as imagined. The world did not reset. Rome did not fall. History continued. And it is precisely after this moment, after the catastrophe, after the silence, that something new appears. The Gospels, not written during the height of messianic expectation, but after disappointment, reflection, and survival had become the priority. What had once been urgent proclamation became narrative. What had been expectation became memory. And what had been a belief that time was ending became a story about meaning enduring. The real rupture, then, wasn't between Judaism and Christianity. It was between expectation and history. The question isn't whether first-century Jews were wrong to believe then was the time. The question is what faith becomes when prophecy outlives the moment that gave it urgency.